don't know what this is. It seems like there's a presence here. And it's looking for something. Because I know that with that war, they made some kind of law where you cannot enter into a soldier or a veteran's home and disrupt them or like rip them apart or something in their home. Or you can't, you know, how people are taking people's intellectual property, you know, they're taking shit out of your body, whatever this is. Um, Something like this. Somebody could be holding this up one of these secret societies or something, right? So there's a King of Pentacles that's heartbroken. They're about to lose some type of power. All right. Um. Anyways, let's go back into this because the phone died. Um. Okay. So the seven hills of Rome. But I feel like these are, in this day and age, these are actual. This could be something in a political arena, but I feel like this has something to do with like businesses like BlackRock and all this other shit. Okay. These companies or whatever that's saying they own the Americas now or whatever like this. Um, let's see, because I never knew this was a competition. I thought people were just using their unique point of view. I'm not getting paid enough to go deep or anything on this channel. I'm not doing it, so we're just grazing, I guess. Okay. Because it's saying world empires like Egypt, Assyria, Babylon, um, Media and Persia, Greece, Rome, or even seven continents. Oh my goodness. Why did that just fall in the trash? The baby's cup just jumped out of the shelf and fell in the trash. Through interpretation widely, the seven heads are seven mountains in which the woman sits. Um, this could also be somebody that's an energy harvester. Um, Hold on a second. Um, this is like an energy harvester. Um, I think 21 is the mountain. This could also be seven major families. So what we want to say is that um, seven major families. This could be somebody that shares DNA with seven major families, like the Rothschilds and these Black Rock people or whatever. These black people, or there's some families or something like this. Okay. These people, these okay. You would fear the Illuminati, but the Illuminati would try to keep. These are powerful people trying to stop a so-called most high energy, and they fear me or you or whoever this energy is. Um, Not like what you could physically do, what they're trying to do to you, but um, the change that could come. Okay, that's just more what I'm getting. All right. This links ahead to geography of Rome, which is built on seven hills. Somebody could live in like a hilly country. Something about Hillary as well. There are also seven kings. Okay. Mm. Five have fallen. Okay, one is and the other has not come. This suggests a prophetic sequence of empires or rulers. The seven-headed beast. The beast itself often described as the composite political entity combining characteristics of the beast seen in the book of Daniel. Okay, this could also be this Lisa energy. This could be somebody who, like a Beth from Yellowstone, all right, and represent a global unified political system. So this is what these people have been building in my name, saying that they are Christ, or they are followers of Christ, or they are lovers of Christ. But they were lovers of the things that they stole from the Christ and spread upon these other people and nations. Symbolic interpretation, seven continents. One, again, it goes back to the fucking social security number. I did an extensive video on the social security number. All right. I'm not supposed to give you everything. If I go too high and tell you what's in me, not in my mind, but what's in me or in my database, then I will be revealing things from heaven. This is why these people are so mad, because I'm fixated on, not on purpose, but I know where to go or how far to go. You see, these people want to push you or me to reveal something, but most of this shit is fallen. We're talking about the energy of these fallen ones. We're not even talking about anything that's in heaven. I may not even be able to access that energy, especially being around the particular people. This is also why I feel like they want a certain person to move, but they don't. One group needs you to move so they can try to tap into a higher frequency in you, and one group doesn't want you to because they know that they're going to be able to do that, and it's just a lot of mischief. Okay. All right. Unified political systems could also be something about the G7 or G7 or Watergate or something like this. Seven continents. One interpretation identifies the seven continents: Africa, Antarctica, Asia, AAA, Europe, North America, Australia, South America, as the seven heads and the 10 horns, being the leaders of those continents. All right. Let's see. We're just going to do a read after this. Seven world empires. Another prominent interpretation views of the head as successive dominant empires such as Egypt, Assyria, Babylon. Okay, is doing it again. Media, Persia, Greece, Greece, Rome, were all seen having times opposed, which are all seen as having at times opposed God. So these people didn't always oppose God, but they do. Oh, this person lazy, this person this, because they feel like something. But you're just hating because you don't want somebody to get whatever this is that I'm about to get anyways. Seven mountains, the heads are explicitly referred to as seven mountains in Revelation, which historically points to the city of Rome. This also has something to do with the Nine of Cups. Reminds me of Minnesota or the land of many waters. I did a video on that too, breaking it down. You know, like I said, dropping jewels. The passage also states that the heads are seven kings, referring to the succession of rulers. A form of this could be also in the beginning of the time when these things were built, like started, like Russia and the prime minister of this place and that place or whatever like this. Okay, worldly authority, spiritual discernment, the call for wisdom in interpreting these symbols emphasize that we need to spiritual discernment rather than just intellectual ability. Okay, spiritual warfare imagery serves as warning about spiritual warfare in the presence of evil, satanic powers that stand against God and the kingdom, ultimate victory despite the imagery of these powerful earthly systems. Okay, see, these are still, like I said, it feels like we're talking about earthly systems. This is not of the heavens, but they're gonna punish us like as if we're talking about the heavens, because that's what they want to be. The ultimate message of Revelations is the triumph. of Christ's kingdom over these forces. So I don't know. I keep getting the song lost, but there's no way. Okay, these people are lying. They lost. They keep on losing, because ain't nobody playing with them. Ain't nobody even competing with them at this time. I already laid the groundwork to work everything. What they would have had to disturb, you didn't disturb it back then, so there's no way that you can then disturb it now. It's already been laid. You understand? So, you know, something like this, all of these false claims and this blasphemy is a little bit ridiculous here. All right? Let's see. And something is not a fantasy that somebody in a child or something did get moved into some type of position here. Okay? And this could be this Miami version from the marriage or something, but I feel like that's not the whoever they thought they put on fire at the wedding, that was not the person. This is not the person. This is the person. All right, so we got the face here. So something is like the face of God, okay? Or somebody was saying like of the face behind the case. The face behind the case. Yeah, it's not a fantasy that something did happen or move, okay? And these people shouldn't, they're going to regret whatever it is that they did here. Because whatever they filled up these cups with, they could be sick. But these people are doing something. It's almost like, okay, say I got 25 clones. They're stationing these clones or these volts all over so that they can continue to drink from my blood and then put in my face what the intel or the upgrades is that they're getting, because of course I'm not going to drink my own blood and I'm not going to feast off of my own self. And again, these particular material or financial gain, I don't even have that in my own hands. So I can't even feed myself off of what my gain is. This is what these people feel like they're doing. But whatever it is making them sick, and it's going to continue to make them sick. Okay? Let me see. How many cups is that? 6. Yeah, there go to 7 cups too. And we got this Sa Maria, because in the Bible it says that these people know that they were being punished because of what they did with Sa Maria. So this could be Santa Maria. This could be some kind of witchcraft or something that these people are doing instead of worshiping this S energy or some energy. They were told by a hateful or a jealous leader to stick to the Sabbath. So somebody wants the person to focus on somebody that's stealing my energy and regurgitating it instead of supporting the real source. Instead of supporting the real source energy. Yeah, and this could be also why these people are going to continue to get sick. Okay? Yeah. This Jennings energy. This could be this Jennings energy here. Yeah, there go the 3 kids. The two kids or the twins, and there's the one. Or somebody is trying to take and sever my head by exposing these people, but they think that these 3 kids are going to get this gain. It's not a fantasy. Somebody tried to switch my gain over to like 3 great grandchildren or something. Okay. But this is the wrong thing to do. This could be about to get these people locked up. But the punishment for somebody could be to that somebody's going to try to leave you with these children. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. Look, the 2 girls underneath this card. No, the boy. Somebody's going to try to take a boy and go north or go sit on a throne, or somebody's inviting somebody to, oh, don't tell your mother, just come towards me, and this Miami energy is going to consume this child. Because somebody's going after these children in a strange way. Because you the red dragon that drink the baby's blood. You're not a you're not a dragon in a sense where you like the dragon of Wales. Yeah, that red dragon that we see on some symbolic things when it comes to Wales. Um, so this is like the security of Queen Elizabeth. They have all the power in the streets, but they the ones that drink baby blood. Elizabeth is a child of God or something, or has produced a child of God. That child don't have to drink blood and don't ask for sacrifices. But like they could have been blaming me or this energy here for something like this. But if they bring all these zombie people to the top, if they bring all these zombie people to the top, okay, um, again, they're reaping the benefits of other people's stuff and getting away with it. They feel amazing. We don't feel amazing because people are stealing from us or siphoning from us. Okay, so even though you can still keep a smile on your face, still feel good internally, you feel rich or you feel wealthy because wealth is also a feeling. Okay, it doesn't really, or abundance is your nature. Okay, it's good nature. You know, when you meet somebody, they're a good natured person. It's not just their pretty smile, because they pick people with pretty smiles and stuff like this and pretty teeth and stuff, because that is like first at first glance. But when you look a little bit deeper, there's no substance. Okay, this is why these people went to BBLs and all this other stuff, and they focus so much on the outer beauty in their clothing because it's all like a shell. This is common sense, common psychology. You know, nobody has to, you know. So this could be what they're saying is this to kill off me or the older version of me and bring in whoever was living in Miami or this young Miami energy. But these are all the people that was already cursed by God, probably back in 1982, that was connected to the family or something like this. Okay, so whatever is supporting the thieves and the family members that's still in the idea and information and stuff like this. This could also be this Shira 7 energy. Because again, at some point in time, I could have been the one on the beast, but that would have been in a righteous manner. They can't have that. These are people that's going against God. So what are you going to do? Put something in the likeness of God there, or let us find one like us with a BBL since that's popular, and we will put that one there. All right. And what I'm telling these people is, it ain't gonna be nobody but me. Don't use nothing in my image to represent me. If it was 100 of me, bitch, I'm the head, motherfucker. Don't nobody move unless I say. And that's not the way that this been going. All right. It's something like that. So somebody had some kids first or something, or some girls first, and this is what got somebody rejected from something. I don't know, or whatever this is, and we got patience with this fire intuition. This could be if they did do something like burn something in mine or do some spell work, this the bitch that did it. This could be also a situation where somebody's luring your child in, and they're going to take the child's whatever's growing in their womb. They're like, ooh, what's that inside of your basket? And they could be luring your child to come to a certain area, and then somebody's going to swatch out this baby, and put it in their stomach. Okay, because they could be saying something just ordinary about somebody, but all of these people are so wrapped up in technology and big tech. um, they're so wrapped up in big tech, that they can't see shit. They can only see what they do. The dead can only know what they. So even with the technology, they refrain. They go back to the same thing. They only see what they want to see. They got all the technology, but they only see what they want to see. And so you get what I'm saying. You're still not getting no benefit from it, not no long term. This is how nations fall. They don't got shit to do with me. So don't say where we fall, bitch. That's where you go. Because I wasn't working with. For us to say we fall, I would have to been working with these people or telling these people what to do, and now I'm not the one that's telling you what to do. You better go see hidden gems or somebody that's laying low, but they really the one that was in that hidden gems could have been with that Moses or the Drake that y'all chose in the hood, in the community. I'll say in the community, um, that could be mixed with that Derek, that y'all used on a regular bit. They had like a company. There's somebody that like have a concrete company, or they have like a restaurant, or they have something like this. Um, but that hidden gems got rid of whoever that is a long time ago, and then you start focusing in on me. Now this could be Tiffany, but this could be a version of Tiffany, but Moses or Alex Jones put them in your bosom, and then you turn them white, meaning somebody went through a transformation. This could be somebody that was dark skinned or supposed to be black at some point in time, and then somebody changed their identity, in their skin color, and made them look powder white. We got old, so old, the old world or the old aspect of this old sin is in reverse. It's not old anymore. This is a new sin, a nuisance or newsome. This is a new sin, that these people are doing here. All right. Um, and this could be something that's going to be caught by this person or what this person is doing. So the Ace of Pentacles could be risen up, or again, something else is getting birthed because somebody's already seen what this person was doing. So this could be this fire intuition energy here, or somebody that they're trying to make sure that money is going to be involved, but sneakily, like, oh, I'm really not concerned about the money, but that's what's on their mind. With me, yes, I'm concerned about the money, because if I come from money, bitch, I want to spend my money. I don't want you spending my money on the shit that you're going to be spending my money on, because you're going to do wicked shit with my money, and I don't want my money going to that shit. So, of course, the fuck? What am I going to hide it for? So the people that are hiding something, they're going to act like, oh, I'm just a quaint person, and I built these businesses up. You bitches been stealing. The only person that they looking at that ain't stole something from somebody to be something is me. You know what I'm saying? So these are like cups. These could be like regular cups, or somebody got four of these, motherfucker. You can only have one. You got four of these that can create this. This ain't nothing special. Somebody mad because they found out that something they mad because they find out that but they're not finding out. I'm telling you, in somebody's situation, these people knew they know who you are. Because back when we first started this channel on the biblical aspect, when I went from Facebook over to YouTube, this was talking about like some of these people that was connected to these beast systems. This was talking about, what's her name? This was talking about Palauzi and them. That's who it was back then, when I did that video about the seven, when I did the in-depth video with the images of the owl in Washington, D.C. and all that shit. So maybe these people deleted them videos to try to give somebody else the credit for my work that I did alone. Right? But that's what they could be doing. When I named Russia this energy, and then what did Russia do? Come out as like a almost like individual and powerful. And then Russia went against me and went with G7, and then or Russia was still holding on to God at that time, and then got kicked out of G7 because that's something that has to do with the seven nations going against God, right in front of your face, seven and G. So, where is the other nations that if these people were not going against God, then where are the other seven nations? There's only seven allegedly, right? But there's really only one, really, right? Because America doesn't really get a preview of what's going on in other countries, our media should probably start focusing on that again too. Okay? We got the Aquarius energy in reverse, right? because I'm hearing a Prince of Coins. Somebody, there was a Taurus that plowed this field. Um, you could have been very somebody could have been trying to be like girls energy, but you like boys when you was little like me. And all these wands or all these logs or whatever, this prince, whether it's a female or a male, and these stars and the birds, is what this person was putting out back then. This Taurus energy could have been Taurus. Whether I was riding or mounting my person, or my person was looked at as mounting me. But all these wands here, you got what I'm saying? Is representing my turf or something like this. It's not this Aquarius's turf. So somebody could have been trying to use, oh, this person is a hoe or something, but you didn't hoe enough. Somebody was licking on all these vaginas or something like this in order to act like they going out of space. All these lotus flower bombs. And now these lotus flower bombs are rising above this Aquarius here. After this Poppy Bearer energy is gone. So this would be like, for the past 30 years, somebody knew that this Aquarius was like one of mine or one of my clones or a friend or a sister or something like this. This could be this Miami energy that's a star in reverse, or somebody just don't have star quality. Okay, so somebody could have invested, got the BBL done on the wrong thing, and they're gonna keep on trying to lift this up, but it's the wrong thing. I mean, this is the people that had something to do with the death of Elizabeth, as above, so below. So they went for her at the top with this Olsen's, or if Sharon is, if my so-called stepmother Sharon Olsen is really some kin to Charles, I'm a double, triple, quadruple threat. The way that my DNA is made up, none of these people can rise against me. You could try to get your daughter to be smart. You could do all these things, whatever you're doing, but it's not touching this energy, and we cannot move forward until I'm placed on my rightful. This the same way you placed up that thing that was in my likeness is the same way you're gonna raise me up. It's just the bottom line. This ain't about go down there. Just you keep on complaining about it. Go down to the Social Security office and fill out that form and get Social Security or disability. No, this is something that's going to come to me. Okay, you understand? With the swiftness, if you know what's good for you. Okay, because now y'all scrambling around trying to see where you should plant your next nest, and you're all wrong. You off the grid for real now. These people is off the grid for real now. Because God's children, look, God's children ain't in despair right now. Even if it seemed dire, these people the ones stressing out and overwhelmed. Should have stayed your ass where you was at. Yeah, because the lion is going to get the last strut or something like this. The victory. Also, this lion is staying out here outside of this archway. Somebody with an N, they've been convinced that this person is the N person, the gateway or something, but this is just a dark. You see how this darkness is around here? Yeah. So somebody don't have no regrets about whatever here. Because even these lotus flower bombs that they chose over somebody purposely, somebody don't have no regrets because they knew that these women was sick or these people was sick, and they still put them at the top because somebody is just so, I don't know. Somebody's trying to get these people to the top quick. Right? But whatever it is, it's still something wrong with it. That's like somebody like, no, we need our best hoes at this party, and somebody they hide, or if somebody's in porn, somebody makes so much money off of this one porn star that they hide the bad STD test. So this is something like this. And also, I'm hearing that with this angel energy, even if somebody have a little boy, this child is just gonna be an angel. This person is not a god, or they're not, something is not advanced, or something is not advanced. Tiffany is not advanced. Somebody is mad that they got fooled, and they just don't never want nobody to know. Yeah, this is not the son of God. This Tiffany energy or this Nene energy or this Nay energy. All right. Yeah, these are frogs. Even in reverse. Or there's something about warts or something here. And something is not pleasurable. So somebody just said, I don't have no regrets. But something is not pleasurable. Somebody's just a big liar. This is somebody that's just jealous of me. Yeah, maybe, perhaps, perhaps, perhaps. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? This could also be Rachel's energy here. Great grandmother. Something like this. Okay, they're jealous of somebody's abundance. Somebody's nakedness and abundance, or what you was able to do. It's like if somebody won the medal like all these times, and this is why they about to reap some benefits from the all the way through the 90s. We can't go back and take the medals from the person. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then you add it up to everything else you got going on right now, motherfucker, and ain't nobody even touched that record. What are you? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? To stop this person from being able to be free and unencumbered and move around and, stop their game. Like, what are you doing that for? You don't, you don't, you're not business people. These people, they just not. Oh, I don't like her shoes. I'm about to miss out on $1 billion this way. I don't care. Bitch, your hair to be on the floor in the empires that my ancestors ruled. Get your old, because bitch, you look ugly and nasty right now acting like that. Somebody is, you know what I'm saying? Now somebody want to call a truce. Nah, bitch, I want your death, nigga. I'm not playing with you. Yeah, they don't want no conflict or something like this. Okay? And now somebody could be worried. They're like, oh, I don't fear nothing. Okay, your ass seem like you might be scared about something now. All right? And then this blue person or these blue people or these tears, they got satisfaction. But this is an injustice for everybody else. Okay? All right? So somebody could use like this thunder energy or technology to try to be in dominion over this person here. These could be some people that's smaller than this person that's trying to. This is like a hostage situation. It's like a hostage situation. There's hobbits and things like this that stop in something like that. There's some group of creatures here. These are gestures here too, with these things on their head. Using something here, right? To gain this thing is sluggish. It look dead. It ain't even about to be moving. I don't know why they doing all that. Okay. That's like you having a house starting to get built, and you hire one foreman or whatever like this to build the house, and they built so much or whatever in the house, they end up leaving you like, okay. While these people were on break, oh, I gotta go on break for this amount of time. Okay, while they was on break, somebody said, you know what? I'm about to get up in here. I'm about to get up in here, and I'm about to build this house or something like this. Like you could start doing that possibly, but you got to pay the other person first or something. It's like, I don't know. Yeah. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. This Sharon's and her lilies. It's in reverse here. Like they don't understand what I'm saying. The way that my in-laws or this male tried to remove me from my own crown and use a clone of me to kill me, a Gemini of me to kill me, the same thing is going to go on these people. It's a massive amount of people. It's not even a fact, possibly. Let's say that this whale's energy, because I'm seeing my card with the red dragon sitting in the pit, being greedy with all that money around them, in the mouth, in the hand, all on the floor in front of the person. in front of the dragon, the red dragon. Um, but this could be somebody that's drunk off of the wine, or they're drunk off of my blood, but they're not giving me, they're letting people think that it's their blood. They're letting people think that it's their body that they're with communion, that these people are using. This could be somebody that was accursed, and you took a sacred womb and you put it in an accursed woman. Okay. Um, it's something like that because somebody is torn between and again, so if this is supposed to be a biblical spouse that's in some kind of position in a authority that's like the Vatican or something, shame on you. Okay, because somebody is using the image of God in some kind of way. um it's like, I forget what Beyonce said on that song, hang around with your friends acting like you still with me and you not. This is what this is. Somebody acting like they've been able to dog you and you still with them, but you don't even know this person at all. Or you never met this person at all. They afraid to meet you, so they drudged up all this stupid shit. This could also be Arcadia. This could be all somebody. While I'm not sleeping with somebody, even though these would be people that would be anointed by me, unless they killed everybody that was anointed by me, and then now they just got everybody that's got this chip, and this make it seem like these people are overriding us or they're taking over or something like this. Then I have the right and authority to destroy these weapons because they're not people. They're not animals or nothing. They would be weapons. So this is like giving away your guns or taking the arms from America because you didn't want to give up your dead that you turned into weaponized human beings and weaponized them against something, someone at some time, or against God. So then it's almost like how they say, oh, if there's going to be a nuclear war, these people are going to push those buttons and God is going to have already dismantled and destroyed whatever these things are, these weapons that were formed up against someone. Okay. So whatever this is kind of scary because it's like, do we want somebody that don't know nothing about the system? But these people were never supposed to know nothing about the system. And once something is compromised on this level, you have to rebuild it from the ground up anyways. Because your enemy, you sat there like a dummy and let your enemies run something the whole time. And somebody saying it's esoteric. No, this is biblical. You sat there because of your prejudice or something like this, and you let the devil reign the whole time because of your prejudice. So you're getting what you deserve. You're getting what you asked for. You're getting what you wanted. Like, don't be talking to God because God ain't going. And you say, why, God? Why? Why you ain't getting why you ain't getting the answer to your question? Because you already fucking know. Those of you that did the time to stop and ask yourself something. Once you realize that, there is a higher power, whether you think it's God or not, and it does help us do something and adjust or something like this. Mm-mm. Because Nene had my Ace of Cups too. I just heard residuals, but I'm getting residue. Somebody's working with something here. This could be also somebody that's trying to act like, oh, I'm so drained, da 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 da. I'm feeling like this, and then now since they got some babies around them, the energy level is vibing or rising up or something, and they said they're saying or feeling like they're feeling better. Okay, I keep on seeing somebody like biting something and like wiping their mouth, like yeah, something like this. And we got Gunner. Somebody's name could be Gunner, or we got Goner. So somebody saying you're a goner, but we got death coming right up out of that after that. Like, no, I'm not, or no, you're not. Okay, it's time to give. It's time. This is like somebody holding on to somebody's dead body or something for 20 years. What the hell wrong with you? Yeah, lovers in reverse. Because you was not with these people. You was not working with these people. I did not give no orders to these people. They didn't want me to give no orders to them. So they went ahead and hacked the thing and hijacked it and started doing what they wanted to do. They never told me. They never gave me the plug. I don't know what these people doing unless we using this in the elements. It don't seem like these is too much of good elements here. This is the elements to keep what you got going on, going on. This ain't the elements of what God want going on, going on, going on, going on, going on. So a distraction is here in reverse. Something is not working. Whatever these people are trying to put up as some kind of distraction, it just ain't working. Yeah. Somebody is gonna realize again that somebody tried to kill their wife. They did kill their wife, or somebody ain't somebody's wife. Yeah, wife in reverse, saves in reverse, and intern in reverse. So somebody could be making their intern their wife and making their wife something here. Yeah, because this intern is a great scammer. Yeah, somebody knows how to scam. This is how they thought they could take your man or your woman. Okay? Yeah, they smash and scam. Okay? So smashing, grabbing, smashing. What was it called, y'all? Around COVID? Smash and grab? Yes, the smash and grab was a scam. Or it was basically them telling us that they were going to just come and whack people over the head or whack people and take what they want. Smashing and grabbing. So this intern is in reverse. They're not somebody's wife. This could even be this karma bites energy, stealing and illegally using Drake content just a little bit too close. Because if you fucking with his content, bitch, you messing with my intellectual property or my content, bitch, and I didn't tell your ass you could have nothing. Because this is somebody that they created in the 80s, probably 81, to try to bite or ride my wave. It's like a Siamese twin. When we was some of us intelligence or whatever this is was created, they created 1 year later they created these extra limbs, or they created these extremities, or these black cats or these Siamese cats. um this like a Siamese twin. Okay. And this is somebody that would share database with your mind, but you wouldn't be in their mind. So you can't steal from this person, and I can't steal from this person's intellectual property. But this person has an open door to my intellectual property. So they think like they know me inside and out. But it's one small tip. It's like somebody got two brains or some shit like this. Okay. Yeah, we got a cop and this beauty energy are in the upright. All right. Cop and beauty, actor, swig. Okay, they're feeling better. The cop, beauty, and the actor are feeling better because they got a swig of something. Wine, blood. Wine and blood is symbolized the same thing almost. So yeah, from somebody's stabs, the stab wound, because somebody was about to sue somebody, and so they killed somebody. If this Lucian or Lucy, that's like Baphomet energy. If this is something that has something to do with like all eternal, they want this person to be somebody that sit on top of something. Because for me, if these were, because I told you that UMG, whatever that person was like, oh, I feel like somebody was like, oh, I'm somebody's friend or whatever. We're friendly over here or something. But I think that the Derek Showman show, the Jerry Springer show, was basically a spinoff of what was going on spiritually with an innocent young woman that was a Holy Spirit energy that people were trying to treat like this person is a harlot, and like they got 50 or 100 children by all 100 different men, when this has something to do with a science experiment or some type of program that you about to have to pay me big motherfucking money for. And then I want to also confiscate all of the companies too, to make sure that it's going to be used for a righteous manner again, because these people didn't have access to this stuff at first. This is the stuff that belonged to people of this so-called white or pure lineage, and some of these people could have been taken out, or they were bought out. eventually. Maybe they didn't know that they were getting less than they were deserving. Da 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 da. Started asking for what's rightfully, in something like this. Okay, so somebody stabs someone and then drips something out of them. Their bloodletting someone. This could be almost to death here, so that somebody can't sue someone. This could be what they did to a Drake or something like this, and then they tried to remember the Queen of Cups was at the bottom in like Texas or in the lower states, and I said this Queen of Cups, they're giving like the death certificate over to a woman that's a Queen of Cups or a Mommy Wata energy, or this one of these jealous girls that sit on top of these whatever, but that's not the real wife. I'm the real wife. But this could be the last trip we took to Texas within the past 10 years. That family could have been taken, or the spouse could have been taken at that time. Or I told you, when I was a teenager, they could have took a masculine from me. And this is why I see that, why I called a person DD, because you would have took a son from me. And they want me to think that this person don't look like what I'm seeing on the screen, but I think this person do look like what I'm seeing on the screen, because I was with the damn man. I was with that motherfucking energy Drake, and I was with that other Drake when I was a fucking teenager. And it wasn't Miami. You sent India the country. You sent that motherfucker Miami, young Miami in there. And this could also be this situation with this Anaya, that girl that's on that Jerry Springer episode about my a pimp run my whole family. That's that damn girl Anaya something knows best or whatever. Anaya knows best, which is the fighter. Or this might be somebody that was in the ambulance with either me, or they was in the ambulance with my boyfriend. And this is also a Pam Parham Forever Young clone. And I don't think that that's my dad, but at some point in time they could have said that, and the pimp got a hold of something, okay? Because even that man that was on there that looked kind of slow, I seen that man on Instagram. I seen somebody that looked just like him in some reels or whatever in the past couple weeks on motherfucking Instagram. Talking about, yeah, bitch can't get $1 out of me. Yeah, I tend to him. I keep up with him. I take care of him and everything like this. But bitch can't get no dollar out of me. Everything go to me. And so I was thinking, this might be also some wound that they're not got to get healed. Somebody is about to lose their whole stock of cattle, and then we're gonna see how much a pimp a motherfucker is. Because some, people want to play dirty. Okay, you understand? Yeah, tricks are for kids. This could be literally what somebody is doing. Okay, I don't know, y'all. Whenever my cards, we got mob boss. This could be also some men that was jealous because a feminine was doing something better, right? And somebody thought they want you like a Queen of Wands, like beating people up in the mob or something. But somebody needs somebody in another sector here, right? Mob boss in reverse, not as a team. So this could be also somebody's dad or one of my feathers, people that I share DNA with. This person is in reverse maybe now. They didn't die really when you was a teenager, when you was 10. Somebody could have been kidnapped and they could have been being bloodlet all this time because there could be something in their blood. And this person could have become a priest, maxi priest. Somebody could have became a priest in the islands. Um, this could also be the situation where um, so somebody might have just died now. You know how somebody could have said that they died or something like this, but they just was hanging tough or hanging tight in the background. Okay. Um, yeah. But I also get that this is Alberon. So it's like Hector Alberon would have to be fired, because I feel like this is this Alberon energy. This could also be when because somebody's like, oh, you weren't there for me when my dad was sick. But the real thing about it is that somebody was trafficking me when their dad was sick. You understand? So this could be something here. Somebody was trafficking my energy, or this mommy Wata. Well, it could be mommy Wata, a mommy Wata energy. somebody that would have been had some influence over 7 sectors of something as a seer or something. But it also could be this Miami energy. This is the person that was the whore or the person that was used as a pimp. But they're gonna raise this person to the queen, and they're gonna try to take my couple of my low key sexual encounters and say why I can't be this. But you want me to compete with somebody that was a professional whore? Because I'm telling you, somebody feel like you could have been promiscuous when you were young, but at least this person was getting paid for it. But in order to be a prostitute, you have to be getting paid for your services. So when they're talking about harlots and prostitutes in that manner, in the Bible, these are damned people or cursed people. When we're talking about fountains and natural reservoirs and natural healers or people that do things like this, there's something that's sacred. So when people are showing my face or trying to break me down or show my sexual encounters, you already showed things or graven images. These are things that's never supposed to meet the public eye, right? Somebody is doing this because again they feel like you changing up or you sneaking it. You don't want to do this or you don't want to do that. No, it's just God told me something, and this is what we listening to right now. Somebody coochie is breathing or something like this. Okay, so somebody could have been swinging with actors, and this is not really bizarre. Somebody knows that this shit happens sometimes. All right. We also got whoever it is with the bizarre DNA. They could have killed this person. But again, if they took a DNA sample from this person, this DNA sample might be, we got or something in reverse. This person don't have special DNA, but if they did do something with DNA, they could have mixed up something here. Yeah, it's clearly it's day. Eerie. This is not the person with the somebody's DNA test is in reverse, or they use my DNA test to get in something, into stardom, or yours, or somebody else's. Okay. Yeah. Oops. And we got weeps for. So somebody weeps for this energy that's dying, or this Nisi, or whoever this is, or something like this. Um, but they're not crying. They're not crying for this mob boss. Okay, you might not even know that you had a mob boss for a father, or this mob boss denied you as a child, so you didn't even know who they were. Okay, um, and then now they're trying to take your crown and something, and you about to get denied again some more. So it could be like 50 years, 60. Somebody could be 60 when they died. So somebody cried about this energy or something like this as well, but they did not cry about you when something happened to you as a teen or something like this. So this person don't deserve to wear somebody's crown or something like this, okay? Somebody's a fucking hater. Like somebody is we getting the name Desiree. Yeah, somebody was being a swinger with actors. This could be this spouse or somebody's spouse. All right. We got cop. All right. So these people could be trying to make themselves clean, or they could be trying to get brainwashed after doing all these crimes. That's why somebody went a little bit higher and they're still being rejected or still seen as being in reverse. These people think that they can lie or manipulate or get to the pearly gates and manipulate something, but it's you could trick these people out here with technology and get all the way up there, but you can't trick that. Okay, trick daddy. Right? Some mayor could be in the upright in a situation. Y'all, hold on one second. Somebody